यो what is up पब्लिक की हालचाल कैसे हो सारे। नया बैटल पास आ चुका है, नया वर्जन शुरू हो चुका है एंड देखते हैं यार इसमें क्या क्या है ना। Let's see test run. We have Chiori. Chiori is also a good character and अनलॉक कर देते हैं इस चीज़ को भी। आई गेस इसी से शुरुआत करते हैं, सबसे पहले ये ख़त्म करते है ना। हैंग आउट इवेंट्स होते रहेंगे। लेनेट भी आ चुकी है ब्रो, लेट्स गो। ये निकालो एंड ये अभी शुरू नहीं करेंगे लेकिन यप। एंड द हैंग आउट इवेंट, यस व्हाई नॉट। सो मेरे ख्याल से हमको शुरू करना चाहिए चियोरी की मेन स्टोरी क्वेस्ट से, है ना। नेविगेट विच वैसे चियोरी है तो इनाजुमा का कैरेक्टर यार। देखते हैं यार क्या सीन है। आई हैव नो आइडिया, है ना। मैं कुछ नहीं जानता फिलहाल के लिए। एंड यप, फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, लेट्स सी द बैटल पास थिंग। ये भी कर लेंगे। शुक्र है मैंने स्पाइरल अबिस नहीं किया था जल्दबाजी में। अभी करेंगे स्पाइरल अबिस, है ना। एंड इफ आई शो यू कितना टाइम है अपने पास भाई, 2 दिन है, करना पड़ेगा यार। अब तो करना पड़ेगा, जितने भी फ्लोर हो सके निकाल लेंगे। पहले मैं ना ज़्यादा एफर्ट नहीं देता था, बस 10 फ्लोर कर दिए, लाइक वो 12 स्टार निकाल लिए, हो गया अपना, है ना। बट आई थिंक नाउ आई शुड ट्राई, क्योंकि अपन ने कैरेक्टर्स भी बिल्ड कर लिए अच्छे खासे, है ना। एंड वेट, हाँ बाप रे, देख रहे हो बैनर, देखो भाई कुछ ज़्यादा ही बैनर नहीं है। अपन विश तो किसी पे भी नहीं कर रहे। देखो चियोरी अच्छा कैरेक्टर है, ई तो बहुत ही अच्छा कैरेक्टर है, वेपन्स भी दोनों बढ़िया है ना। लेकिन विश नहीं कर रहे अपन। ये एक नई चीज़ आई है एंड जिन लोग को पता ना हो, ये तुम्हारे जैसे एक स्टैंडर्ड बैनर है ना ये तुम्हारा, उसके जैसा ही है, बस इसमें तुमको रैंडमली मिलेगा जो भी मिलेगा, इसमें तुमको गारंटीड मिलेगा जो भी मिलेगा, है ना। बाकी कुछ वेपन्स है जो तुम्हारे स्टैंडर्ड पे नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से, जैसे कि ईड़ा का वेपन है, देन probably this one as well, okay। एंड कैरेक्टर्स भी सारे हैं एक्सेप्ट क्ली एंड यूला, बस ये मॉन्स्टर स्पेशल है। एंड ओनली डिफरेंस इज नॉर्मली तुम्हारा कैरेक्टर, सॉरी, नॉर्मली बैनर का जो पिटी होता है 75 होता है, इसका पिटी तुम्हारा 90 होने वाला है ना, विथ 1 फेट पॉइंट। तो अगर 50-50 लूज करते हो तो नेक्स्ट वन गारंटीड होगा, लेकिन स्टिल इट्स अ 90 पिटी वट एवर यू पुल, इधर इट्स अ कैरेक्टर, इधर इट्स अ वेपन, एंड ये तुम्हारे ये रेनबो वाले फेट खाएगा भाई, इंटरट्वाइन फेट। तो आई डोंट थिंक सो यार, मुझे नहीं लग रहा है पुल करना चाहिए इस पे यार। क्यों ही करना है पुल भाई, वैसे भी ये सारे कैरेक्टर मुंह उठा के आ ही जाते हैं कभी ना यहाँ पे, है ना। डूड सेव योर प्रीमोस भाई, बोल रहा हूँ बचा के रखो इसको। एंड आर्लिकिनो को पुल करो यार, है ना। बाकी नेक्स्ट अभी आई गेस नेक्स्ट फेज में न्यूविलेट भी आ रहा है, उसको भी पुल कर सकते हो, वो भी अच्छा है, कुछ ज़्यादा ही अच्छा है। एंड ये क्या है, ये डायमंड एंड रफ, फॉर सम रीज़न यार मुझे ना मन नहीं कर रहा है कि मैं डेलीज करूं। सीधा कूदते हैं अपन इसके ऊपर। बाकी रेपुटेशंस भी करने हैं, एक काम करते हैं यार, डेली कर लेते हैं रेपुटेशन एंड ऑल, दूसरा सारा स्टफ कर लेते हैं। एंड वैसे भी आज बहुत ही जल्दी स्ट्रीम चालू कर दी है मैंने, कोई देखने भी नहीं आएगा अभी तो, नो वन इज़ वॉचिंग डूड, समझ रहे हो। तो यही करते हैं, है ना। क्रिट डैमेज एंड बेस अटैक, अरे यार क्रिट डैमेज नाइस, सिमिलर है काफ़ी। एंड यार इसका बाकी ये हर बीच बीच में ना ये लोग ये चीज़ लाते रहेंगे और ये रीजन स्पेशल होगा। तो ये मॉन्स्टैड है तो इसमें मॉन्स्टैड के सारे कैरेक्टर होंगे जिनके यू नो मान लो जिनके लास्ट रिसेंटली कोई रीरन ना हुआ हो, या मतलब जिनके 3 से ज़्यादा बैनर्स आ चुके हैं वो कैरेक्टर होंगे, और जिनका रिसेंटली बैनर आया होगा वो कैरेक्टर उसके अंदर नहीं होगा। तो भाई वही सीन है यार। स्काईवर्ड पड़ा है, ये एटलास पड़ा है मेरे पास। भाई ग्रेव स्टोन चाहिए यार, वैसे काफ़ी आउटडेटेड हो चुके हैं ये ग्रेव स्टोन एंड ऑल, बट स्टिल स्टिल भाई अपना ये वाला है। वैसे भी ये कौन यूज़ करता है भाई, आई डोंट नो। मैं कभी भी कन्वर्ट नहीं करता ये प्रीमोस को। ब्लू वाले में तो बिल्कुल नहीं। सिलसिला ये अपन ब्लू वाला उठाएंगे। ब्लू क्लॉथ। नहीं भाई, मामू बनाने का धंधा कर रही हो तुम। भाई क्वेस्ट का रिवॉर्ड 800 मोहरा। हमको लगा हम मोहरा दे के आए, नहीं भाई उल्टा गया तो मिल गया मोहरा, है ना। तो कंप्लीट द चैलेंज बाय डिफीटिंग ऑल अपोनेंट्स विद इन टाइम लिमिट। लेट्स गो। Nice. Take your time. Slowly, slowly. बाकी भाई जो लोग वेट कर रहे हैं ना, वेट तो भाई 4.6 का ही हो रहा है एकदम बूम बम। अबे ये क्या है नया छोटा एरिया, ये नया आया क्या? या मैं देखा नहीं पहले हैं, मैं भूल गया क्या इस चीज़ को? हाँ अभी तो एक्सप्लोर करना भी बाकी है बहुत कुछ। ये देख लो अपन ने कुछ नहीं किया है। सो अबे कितना बड़ा पहाड़ है। टीम चेंज कर लो पहले तो। डिप्लॉय बुडुम बुडुम। अबे यार ये क्या बात हुई, मजाक हो रहा क्या? हाँ चलो चलो चलो।
Dare to mess with me? No, my sword! Let's light it up!
The wind rises.
और यहाँ चल वाओ वो हो।
Relax. Squall of Fury.
अरे यार ये तो वो वाला टाइम चैलेंज आ गया। ओके भागना है और कुछ नहीं करना है।
We'll see about that!
Behold. Unsightly insects. Too slow.
I'm going in!
Let's go. Oh. Oh. और यहाँ
The wind rises.
अरे अरे अरे
Squall of Fury.
अरे दो टावर उड़ाने, वो तो वहां से खड़े खड़े भी कर सकते थे। हा 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 ट्राई करना चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से। ये लो पिशूम
Let me read you a verse.
पिशूम पिशूम। भाई तुमको भी मार के जाएंगे। Now there is no need. Done with the daily पे तेरे दिल की मर गए रुको रे। Oh, the nearest adventure guild is like here. क्या है रे वो एडवेंचर गिल्ड ही है ना? अरे क्या बोलते हैं, फाउंटेन के अंदर है। वर्डिंग्स भूल रहा हूँ मैं, वर्डिंग्स Devo. देख रहे हो सामने ही है.
Following me.
एडवेंचर्स गिल्ड. हाँ
Ad Astra Abyssos.
मैं कंफ्यूज
Thank
हो
you
गया
for
था भाई.
completing today's. Ad Astra Abyss.
एड एस्ट्रा अबेसास्क. तुमको मालूम नहीं. डिस्पैच अगेन. वाओ. एक और काम कर लेंगे इसी के साथ. इतना कुछ कर रहे हो तो फिर इसको भी खत्म करो. खत्म करो भाई. खत्म करो भाई. नाइदा को बिल्ड करना है. भूल जा रहे हो बार बार. कल्पलता लोटस फार्म करने हैं. ट्रेजर होल्डर्स फार्म करने हैं. नोबुशीज फार्म करने हैं. बहुत कुछ फार्म करना है. लेकिन अपन क्या कर रहे हैं बैठ के. अपन बैठ के क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं.
This realm
क्वेस्ट
is.
भाई. ट्रस्ट रैंक अपना कौन सा भाई. 10 10 10 दोनों 9 9 पे है. अपने को रीच करना है भाई. फ्रेंडशिप लेवल 10. हाँ डेप्थ में जाएंगे. कुछ नया ऐड हुआ है क्या इसके अंदर. ये नंबर बढ़ता ही जा रहा है. बढ़ता ही जा रहा है. देख रहे हो. ये क्या है भाई. वाओ. ये न कुछ नया है. ये कुछ नया है. ये आई गेस लास्ट वर्जन के साथ आया होगा. ओके. बाप रे भाई. ये तो बिंदी हो गई है. स्टिल इतनी चीज़ें बाकी है खरीदनी. अरे खरीद लेंगे. चलो कितना कितना टाइम लगेगा. और यहाँ चल. क्या बात है यार. अच्छे अच्छे स्ट्रक्चर्स है ब्रो. वाओ. नॉइस नॉइस. इसको इनाजुमा वाले के साथ कंबाइन करो यार. है ना. बढ़िया चीज़ें बनेगी.
If you
गुड
ever.
बॉय. लेमन. अब ना बैंगन की जगह लेमन निकलेगा मेरे मुंह से बार बार. लेमन. हाँ भाई. अपने को 150 रेजन्स भी ख़त्म करने हैं. तो सबसे पहले ये सारा.
Too slow.
आई डोंट थिंक सो. ट्रैवलिंग सेल्समैन नहीं आया है. ये ले लिया. 10 आइटम भी बना लेते है ना. क्या ही जाएगा तुम्हारा.
This realm is.
क्रिएट फर्निशिंग्स. 10 ऐसी आइटम जो ऑलरेडी पड़ी है हमारे पास. आई डोंट नो. एवरी सिंगल टाइम हम बनाते हैं 10 आइटम 10 आइटम 10 आइटम. इतनी सारी आइटम इकट्ठा कर रखी है यार. और सेम आइटम बार बार बना रहे. ओह आई शुड मेक दिस. 10 तो नहीं बन पाएंगे. अरे somebody is watching. Hello hello. Is this? Why man? Why the chunk? तुम वही चीज़ मांगोगे जो मेरे पास ख़त्म हो रखी है ना. चंक भाई. आउट ऑफ चंक 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 भाई. भाई घूम घूम के फिर ना. मैं ये तो ये बनाऊंगा. यहाँ को ये बनाऊंगा. ऐसे तो 2 पड़े हैं मेरे ख्याल से अपने पास. ज़्यादा नहीं बनाने बिरो. Rabbit fill ये चाहत का न मैंने बचने दिया. So about potions 14 10120 32 dude. I'm out of potions I guess. कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं. Then for the woods, what about wood man? बस यही लगेगा, चंक लगेगा तुमको. कन्वर्ट करो चंक लगा के. अच्छा है यार, बट स्टिल 69. या क्रिएट, लेट्स गो. 69 से 69 बनेंगे, देख रहे हो. अरे आई गेस 71 बना लेते हैं. इसका तो कोई यूज़ भी नहीं है. 85 यार. मिंट मेरे को चाहिए फूड बनाने के लिए. कुछ ज़्यादा ही फार्मिंग करना पड़ेगा वीरो, क्योंकि इन सब चीज़ों पे ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हम. चीज़ें ख़त्म हो रही है. और यहाँ चल रहे तुम. अरे कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ जो कि वुड यूज़ करती हो, है ना. साला वुड भी नहीं है अपने पास, तो बड़ा का ही करोगे तुम. कितने स्टैचूज तो भाई ढेर सारे हैं मेरे पास. 15 यार. मैं बोलता हूँ गोली मारो यार इन सबको. भैंस की आंख, साला नहीं बनाना मेरे को कुछ. कसम से यार नहीं बनाना मेरे को कुछ. हाँ.
If you ever have any questions about
Following me.
बाप रे. भाई सिस्टम हिल गया पूरा. So I guess we were doing some kind of domain or what? We should do a domain or something. बॉस को गोली मारो, डोमेन को गोली मारो, डिशेज एंड ये सबसे पहले तो ये ख़त्म कर सकते हैं अपन, है ना. उसके बाद वीकली बॉस मारना है, तो वो तो अपने को मटेरियल चाहिए ही चाहिए, है ना. नीचे ही फॉर्जरी है. चलो अरे यहाँ से ब्लूप्रिंट भी लेनी है भाई। मोहतरमा, ओ मोहतरमा, लाइक टू बाय अ वेपन। देख रहे हो? अपने पास है नहीं वैसे। भाई गिने चुने यहाँ पे 10 10 10 10 10 50 तो यही चाहिए। 30 ऑरेंजेस चाहिए, 30 ये फ्लावर चाहिए, 20 ये फ्लावर चाहिए। और क्या बाकी रह गया? 1 2 20 ये क्या चीज़ है? ये पानी के अंदर मिलेगा शायद। ये चाहिए फिर तो। एंड इट्स अटैक बेस्ड अटैक वेपन, सो सारे ऐसे अटैक बेस्ड अटैक। ओके, नॉट बैड। अटैक बेस्ड अटैक। एलिमेंटल स्किल डैमेज विल बी इंक्रीज्ड बाय 8%। कभी चेक नहीं किया यार मैंने, बट व्हाई द फक दिस शिट इज एचपी। ठीक है, कोई ना। अटैक बेस्ड अटैक। बनाना है, समझ रहे हो? मैं तो यही एक चीज़ क्राफ्ट करने रखता हूँ, दूसरी और किसी चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं है। सारे वेपन्स देख रहे हो, देख रहे हो, देख रहे हो भाई। इसका बैलेट तो है अपने पास, बस ये नहीं है। ठीक है, ऐसे 50 चाहिए, ऐसे 8 चाहिए। भाई ये कंपास, कंपास बना सकता है मैं? क्या पड़ा है मेरे पास? हाँ पड़ा है ऑलरेडी, क्यों बनाना है भाई? और यहाँ चल ये चीज़ें कभी यूज़ ही नहीं की है भाई, लिटरली। ना तो स्टोव यूज़ किया है, ना ही ऐसा कोई पोशन यूज़ किया है। अब बारी है फूड की। लेट्स गो टू दी
Too slow.
फूड। कहाँ पे है फूड? फूड फूड, खाना खाना खाना। पाइमोन सूंघ के बताओ खाना कहाँ पे है? पाइमोन ने सूंघ लिया भाई बड़ा जल्दी। पाइमोन बोली खाना तो इधर है, जल्दी जाओ। तीन दो दो एक, ओके बना सकते हैं। 15 से अनलॉक होता है ये। ये चीज़ क्या है भाई? ऑनियन। ये चाहिए मेरे को थोड़ा, ये चाहिए, अभी यूज़ नहीं करते। भाई भूल गया कि स्पेस बार दबानी है, क्लिक करना है। एक और ये 2 और ये 3 और ये 4 और ये 5 6 7 8 9 और 10। 10 रुपए दे तुरतुरे। ठीक है, तो ये बनाए 10, तो इसको भी बना लेते। नहीं बनेगा, ये 2 ही बनेंगे। फिर तो केक है अपने पास। नहीं है केक भाई, ये भी नहीं है। हिलो हिलो। Let me check some more options if I can craft any. Dango milk, nahi. It's not dango milk, it's tricolored dango, but dango milk भी आता है. मेरे ख्याल से ना सारे रिकवरी फूड ख़त्म हो चुके हैं मेरे. जितने भी रिकवरी फूड है मेरे पास वो ख़त्म हो चुके हैं. तो शायद I'm also gonna need some recovery food भाई. ज्यून चिली ठीक है, ट्राई कर सकते हैं. इसे बनाते हैं, इसको भी 10 बना लेते हैं. 10 रुपए दे तुरतुरे. और ये गया 5 6 7 8 9. हाँ वैसे एक बार अपना बैग चेक कर लो. फूड बैग चेक कर लो अपना. व्हाट डू यू हैव इन योर रिकवरी डिशेस? कुछ नहीं है भाई, बस गिनी चुनी 3 आइटम है. तो ज़रूरत पड़ेगी बेटा बहुत जल्दी. ठीक है. What else can I do? और यहाँ चल रहे यहीं तक रखते हैं, है ना? यहीं तक रखते हैं. 5 है हमारे पास मेरे ख्याल से. 5 का
Quit following me. Quit following me.
5 का बाद में करेंगे कुछ, यू नो. बाद में टेल मी ये चियोरी का ही है. आई हैव नो आइडिया. गो टू क्वेस्ट. हाँ यही है. चलिए एक मिनट. ये क्या है? ट्रेनिंग गाइड. हाँ भाई एक नया चीज़ ऐड किया इन लोगों ने फॉर द बिगिनर्स. इट्स समथिंग कॉल्ड ट्रेनिंग गाइड. तो यहाँ पे तुमको चीज़ें सारी पूरा ट्यूटोरियल मिल जाएगा एक तरह से कि भाई तुमको आर्टिफैक्ट क्या यूज़ करने हैं, तुमको कौन से वेपन इस पे अच्छे हैं जो कि तुम यूज़ कर सकते हो. एंड इट्स बेसिकली अ गाइड. कैरेक्टर टैलेंट यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है ये कि भाई अपग्रेडेड टू 9, नॉट इनफ मटेरियल्स. ओके कौन सा मटेरियल नहीं है ये भी दिखा रहा है. सेकेंडरी प्रायोरिटी, ये तुम्हारी सेकेंडरी प्रायोरिटी है एंड तुम्हारी एज नीडेड. यप. लेवल 60 प्लस नोबुशी. देख रहे हो यहाँ पे अभी तक दिखा नहीं रहा है उतना कि भाई ये पूरा है नहीं. यहाँ पे देखो शाओ कंप्लीट दिखा रहा है कि भाई अ रिलायबल कंपेनियन, है ना. यहाँ पे भी सेम चीज़ आ रही है लेकिन दिखा रहा है कि लेवल्स नहीं है उतने तुम्हारे. 90 नहीं है, 80 पे है. कैरेक्टर टैलेंट भी उतना नहीं है. सेम चीज़ अगर कोई लो लेवल कैरेक्टर ले लेता हूँ. अ बिट विक ट्राई लेवलिंग अप, है ना. ये बढ़िया चीज़ ऐड किया बिगिनर्स के लिए. नाइस मैन, अच्छा लगा. ये देखो वेपन कौन सा यूज़ कर रहा हूँ इसके ऊपर मैं. शीश डूड. हाई यूजेज रेट. हाँ भाई यस. मैं कैच यूज़ करना चाहिए मेरे को वैसे इसके ऊपर, बट कैच 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 R5 निकाला नहीं है अभी। और यहाँ चल अबे यार ये समझ नहीं आया, फारूजान के ऊपर ये 4 पीस का है एम्बलम भाई, 4 पीस एम्बलम। नॉबलेस समझ में आता है, नॉबलेस है ना। एलिमेंट मास्टरी के लिए क्या है ये, सॉरी एनर्जी रिचार्ज के लिए मेरे ख्याल से। हाँ भाई तगड़ा एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करती है फारूजान वैसे तो। ठीक है कोई ना। स्काईवर्ड हार्प, प्रायोरिटी तगड़ा दे रखे है भाई। हाँ सो वही है यार, अचानक से मेरी नज़र पड़ी कि यार ये कुछ नया ऐड हुआ है, लेट्स सी। बढ़िया है फॉर द बिगिनर्स, एक अच्छा सा गाइड मिल रहेगा तुमको इसी के अंदर। तुमको जाके ना गूगल करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है कुछ ज़्यादा कि भाई मैं इस कैरेक्टर को कैसे बिल्ड करूँ या उस कैरेक्टर को कैसे बिल्ड करूँ। तुमको अंदर ही सारी चीज़ें, तुमको कैरेक्टर के अंदर भी यहाँ पे भी ऑलरेडी दिखाता है ये ना। इफ़ यू गो टू द आर्टिफैक्ट, यहाँ पे ये देखो ये चीज़ ऑलरेडी तुमको रिकमेंड कर रही है कि बेस्ट आर्टिफैक्ट इस कैरेक्टर के लिए कौन से है। इफ़ टैलेंट में भी जाओगे तो टैलेंट के अंदर भी अपग्रेड रिकमेंडेशंस देख रहे हो, प्रायोरिटी किसको ज़्यादा दी जाती है ये भी दे रखा है यहाँ पे। ये चीज़ तो पहले से थी, इसमें एक और चीज़ ऐड कर दी है इन लोगों ने।
Quit following me.
चियोरी की दुकान देखो भाई, रुको रुको रुको, ओए स्पाइडरमैन नीचे उतर भाई। बोर्डिंग्स भी मार रखे हैं देख रहे हो, ये फैशन शो समथिंग समथिंग। इसका दुकान देखना है बढ़िया से। ऊपर देखो गुड़िया बनी है, हाँ हाँ हाँ।
Seems like there's another event going on
घमरे
at the Port of Fontaine.
घमरे घमरे।
Roadside signs as far
अबे
as I can see.
ये क्या है, मुझे लगा ये शॉप है
Let's see what
इसकी,
they're
लेकिन
for.
इसकी शॉप तो ये निकली भाई।
Fontaine Fashion Week?
So, मेरे ख्याल से चियोरी आई है इनाजुमा से
Is-
फाउंटेन के अंदर,
Is this really okay?
है ना, अपना फैशन प्रमोट करने के लिए समथिंग समथिंग।
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today? Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
Is that really so shocking? It is mine after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
मुझे लगा यार ये लोग इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे एक दूसरे को, ये ऑलरेडी जानते हैं यार एक दूसरे को, क्या सीन है ये।
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun. But it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought. All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chioria designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Shiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler in Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while.
Wait a second. So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komania Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Huh? Well...
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Alright. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. Now that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Oh, so he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komonia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
तो भाई यहाँ पे टेलीपोर्ट करेंगे, चलिए.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Chevras, we meet again.
ओके इसका नाम शेवरस है
मैं भी सोच रहा था यार क्या ही प्रोनाउंसिएशन होगा. Chevrolet.
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large
Electro
number of
4-star.
recruits thanks to that film we made.
भाई क्लोरेंट आ रही
I
है
suppose the
शायद
trade-off is that
I
I'm
don't
now
know, कहाँ कब
constantly
आएगी
getting stopped for
4.
autographs while out on patrol.
6 में तो
Not ideal, if you ask me.
नहीं आ रही
Wow,
है.
you were one of the
4.7
leading
शायद
ones after all.
4.8 who know.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
Io?
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of this?
Neither.
Are you
Not if I can
All right.
follow.
Follow me.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when
अरे 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 लेमन. जहाँ पे कुछ भी पीला दिखे लेमन.
this should be the place.
You know, Chevrolet, Paimon gets
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's the uniform, but put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new development as a result.
You scratch.
Exactly. And in some very... So, who got on her case this...
Oh, so this.
ये क्या है भाई?
Huh?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a
I just meant that Uter's done for.
cute?
Because this is...
ओह भाई लात मार के बाहर निकाला भाई. भाई चियोरी से पंगा नहीं. हेलो.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Chiori?
Officer.
Of course. I'll do my Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some
I...
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future. Especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing a...
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to...
That's all from me.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of me.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time...
Oh, not if I could help. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither
Insults and threats.
Believe it or not,
You could have reported him to the guards.
oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. Oh, that reminds me. There is another...
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
खुजाते रह जाओगे सारा टाइम यार तुम लोग. Scratch my back, scratch my ass. अच्छा इधर ही चल.
Too slow. The wind rises.
We're back.
You were gone for an awfully long time.
There's nothing to worry. What are you talking? The next time you need to with that sort of escort. I'm being serious.
Wait,
I've already spoken to the captain of the special patrol. As discussed,
there's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't.
well, it'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Well,
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything
I believe so. I'll try to.
Paimon's gonna take.
But of course, that's also.
but isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori?
Even so,
Well,
then it's still not famous enough.
all of it?
Wait,
Alternatively, of
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should. Ooh, what is?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequin.
Oh, so we.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
No need. If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye.
Ooh.
Then we have a deal.
Yep, sounds good. Wait.
Did you read the paper today?
Chiori, we're here.
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia. They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit for my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of that. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up. How exactly?
Just carefully carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax.
We are
There's
still
no
not
need to
al-
exchange
Oh, dude, now
pleasantries.
you also need like
It's rather
shorts
pathetic to
thing.
force a conversation just to occupy silence.
भाई ये कुछ ज़्यादा कर दिया यार. अच्छा, इसमें से कोई एक चाहिए, या तो 4000 आवर का वॉच टाइम कर लो अपने पे, या तो फिर 10 मिलियन व्यूज शॉर्ट्स के ऊपर वो कर लो भाई.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
ठीक है यार, उतना भी कुछ खास ग्रो नहीं हो रहा है, चल रहा है, डिसेंट सा चल रहा है पर गलत रख दिया. अब ठीक है.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design. Anyway, over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
मेक इट परमानेंट यार, अगर तुम
Excuse me.
कपड़े दे रहे हो ना
Miss
भाई,
Chiori.
हमको चाहिए, आउटफिट चाहिए नहीं.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been?
ट्रैवलर
too
बेचारा जब
bad.
से इस वर्ल्ड में आया ना, एक
Your
ही कपड़ों में
gown
घूम
will
रहा
be
है,
next
वो भी
week,
बिना
so
धोए.
there's no need to worry about missing the ball.
समझ रहे हो,
Or did you
उसको
come here
सख्त,
today
बहुत
because
सख्त
you'd like to make a
जरूरत
new
है.
request?
Oh, no. But you can.
Don't worry. It's all right. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Is it just Paimon?
It's not a big deal. These things happen every. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short, or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No, no need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
We have a
What kind of rags are
competitor.
you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals. Please calm down.
What is he talking?
Haven't you heard? Chioria Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Chiori.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alaf, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Relax.
क्या हालचाल? हालचाल कुछ नहीं, हालचाल बढ़िया है.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
फोन बड़ा गर्म हो रहा है. चियोरी, चिरोरी, चिरोरी. फिर से इसकी शॉप पे आए भाई, आज इसकी लंका लगेगी.
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers
ओके यार,
today?
ये वो बंदा नहीं है, मेरे को लगा.
I
जिसको
don't like to
पहले
waste my
पीटा
time
था
on
वो
baseless
है.
lies and speculation. Maybe.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Shiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
हाँ.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Ucher again.
Yeah.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
फोटो देखनी है भाई.
Behind the scenes, relying on its...
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still,
Yeah, he was the one who...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon. But it can't be helped.
that's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meribede.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, they claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People.
The absurdity.
Well, maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people, but with the way this...
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said, but I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this, but my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week. Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go.
You're free to wait things out, Bender. Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Fair.
Understood.
So, what should we do?
Without the accessory, public opinion has...
हाँ भाई
Well,
चलो.
guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic, and Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some.
That's great!
It's my pleasure. She was the one who made the hat, and speaking of Miss.
She was just here.
If you ask me, I think Chioria Boutique is done for.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' back.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before. Really? How was it? The owner was plenty fierce, that's...
Oh no, we've. Did you hear what?
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of... It's also true...
This is a. Wait a second.
That would only make the
You've got to. Elaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
This is Miss...
Oh, you were.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out...
Ah, so you've come across that article as...
Yeah, you probably don't know this. But after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chioria dress on my wedding day. My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chioria Boutique, and we put down a custom order. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes, and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And then?
And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chihoria dress on my wedding day.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room, and when he saw me, he...
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding.
Well, see, that wasn't actually that. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait,
Yeah. Miss Chihori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories,
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique.
Huh? Well,
I think it'd go a lot.
Hey, Ayla!
Huh?
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good.
Ooh. Let's see. $75 Amazon gift card. नहीं.
There's no
क्या
need
है?
to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Let's see क्या है ये इवेंट है March 13 और ये क्या है
Relax.
So यहाँ पे कुछ है यार take a screenshot to find out who you will be playing as during the selection process. Please design a perfect salon for Chiori Boutique and based on what this candidate will say. अरे too much to do. Nope. I think I should pass. Hi. अभी ये क्या चीज़ है ये कुछ नई चीज़ देखी यार मैंने What are these crabs? Just like you know जैसे सुमेरु के अंदर थे और कुछ है क्या
Too slow. Quit following me.
Dare to mess with me? Know my sword!
Behold! Upon the gale. Too slow.
ये तो चाहिए
you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Could never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
यो कोनिचिवा, क्या हालचाल। आज बस आना, आज टाइम था तो सोचा जल्दी शुरू कर देते हैं। अच्छा अब समझा, वहाँ ऊपर बैठी है ये। स्वैप कर लेता हूँ।
Squall and fury. Upon the gale.
क्या कर रही है यहाँ पे?
There you are, Chiori!
How did you know where I... Alof told you, didn't she?
She did.
Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning. Don't worry. I'll catch you if you fall.
Alright, don't mind if we do.
Well, how does it feel?
This place
ये
is
लोगों ने ना
pretty
ये नई
great.
चीज़ चालू कर दी है यार।
Right?
Instead of
It's
putting a
quiet
whole
and open.
animation, just
And far
image
from the
and dialogue.
relentless critique from fashion comment.
Yeah.
भाई
I didn't grow up. I would get together with the
सही है,
Oh,
टाइम बचा
But
रहे हैं ये
even
लोग।
as rambunctious as I was, it was as if I just... My parents noticed.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. On top of that... Anyway,
No wonder you...
I was angry and frustrated.
Oh, so she
So,
left
before I
Inazuma.
I swore to all those
देखते हैं यार,
masters
शायद
that my
कभी वापस जाए
brand would one
Inazuma।
day...
Well, that's a great dream to strike.
After that, I had a lot of fun. I had a... Of course. As I spent... Oh, yeah. She did mention that dream. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream.
ये पास बहुत जल्दी है।
All right.
Ooh, looks like you...
Back? It was never gone to begin with.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Charlotte's already
I
worked...
don't like duking it. I know where Uter's...
Sounds good. As for fashion...
Huh? When?
But...
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to tell you the truth. Even here and thinking about all that...
What?
The sea.
Got what?
Come.
Chiori!
Hold up. Wait a minute. ये सही है। Dive into sea, ठीक है।
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A Lumitwal? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us!
तो ये ना कैसे काम करता है मुझे कोई समझाओ। अंडर वाटर का जो फाइटिंग मैकेनिक्स है, कभी इतना एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया मैंने। In the sea, death is
This
very
should be enough, right?
beautiful.
Paimon picked all
Paimon.
the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori, will these do?
Aye.
Great! So are we gonna head back now?
Yes, but don't.
Hi.
Okay, we've got the material.
You mean we have to
I should be.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep isn't
Gone you?
a friend of ours who does well any.
Well, I can.
What else can we help with?
I suppose all there's left to do is.
You got it!
You heard me. Tear them. When I went to that first fashion, I had to make something. If it worked back then.
What?
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win. Even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer. Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Water jet! Go!
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop? Who did this? Give me their names, since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
Huh?
What is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh. So that's what happened.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't
Oh.
stand, it's a false accusation.
You and Chiori.
Of course! Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as plus. With how much your intel...
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both...
If it's not too much trouble.
Oh, no problem. When are you going to get...
Actually...
Ask away.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every...
Not this again.
Linny, Lynette! Great, you're both here.
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances.
Oh, perfect. She was the one who said that.
In that case,
Okay, so it's...
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of...
Paimon... Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some... Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next...
But the show's in another...
Well, according...
A two-pronged...
Courtesy first, confront...
Understood. Then we'll have...
Alright. Okay. Oh, Paimon sure...
You're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along?
Just a few steps left now.
Wow, that's cutting it real close.
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight,
Okay, Paimon totally...
his factory is usually open to the public. We're just curious
Well, when you put it that way...
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes.
All right.
You make a good point.
Too slow. The wind rises.
ओके भाई किसी का बैंड बजाने का है बैंड सो you know I think we should take this team. Let's go.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
We have a machine.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Wow.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please follow me, dear guests.
Wow. Dude, she is like using a dual blades. By default रहेगा like.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand. After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Oter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our... These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room. Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Ah! Why is it moving?
जोरो भी 3 कटाना यूज करता है इसका मतलब जोरो की बहन है नहीं ये दो ही यूज कर दिया डुअल स्वॉर्ड यूज करती है ये बट वन एक हाथ में इसका लाइक वो वेपन है और दूसरा इट्स जस्ट लाइक यू नो इसका चेक करते हैं यार वेपन तो ठीक है इट्स क्रिट डैमेज डूड नो बैड एंड कॉन्स्टलेशंस ठीक है लेकिन टैलेंट के अंदर यूज चेक करते हैं ज़रा कि क्या है इसका यू नो 4 रैपिड स्ट्राइक्स ओके डिफेंस भी है या डिफेंस बेस्ड कैरेक्टर है पूरा जियो डैमेज एंड Luffy's hat AoE geo damage 13 सेकंड 13.5 सेकंड का कूल डाउन है अरे यार मेरा हाथ
Where did
like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
Look out! There are guards here!
Moments of birth.
Teamwork is dreamwork! We'll see about that. Huh? Let's go.
Still, I'm gonna need some burst and all stuff. Albedo, yes, albedo should work. है उधर कोने में हैं कौन है कोने में
This place is
Look over there.
Ooh, that water looks super nasty.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Ute.
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch. He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bit. Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrible. This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court.
Oh, she's just like
Doesn't look like
Ah,
there's
catching.
a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
just like catching.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too. Huh? What's
A
going
trap.
on? Our way in's been blocked.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Wait, you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal in the beginning. We both wanted to make clothes that would stand out, but with finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always. For my part,
You received the acclaim.
I don't know the. Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of...
Puzzle time. Let's go. Start from this one.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. That didn't do anything.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Come at the bee.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Witness my great undertaking.
Everybody stand back!
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Look over there. Looks like there's a...
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Entering expulsion mode.
Oh, dude, my eyes are itching so bad.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Entering expulsion mode.
Yeah, whatever you say, bro.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Entering expulsion mode.
We finally made it out. Huh? Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
अरे 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 ये क्या तकलीफ है रे इनको?
Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
भाई ये बैकग्राउंड में कौन सा गाना बज रहा है? मस्त है भाई, कोई गाना नहीं बज रहा यार, आई डोंट नो कौन सा गाना सुन रहे हो तुम? ना भाई ना, मैं तो कुछ नहीं बजा रहा।
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
अब समझा?
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
भाई क्या ही करवा रहे हो यार? गंदे नाले में कुदा दिस ब्रो। वार्निंग वार्निंग वाला, अच्छा हाँ यार, सीक्वेंस होता है इनका भी। कैसे गंदे गंदे पानी में, अरे 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 अरे
Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
अरे आएगा ना वो तुम्हारा।
Finally, the entrance at last.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
इनको बड़े बड़े कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ आते हैं यार ये अपने मैका वैका ये रोबोट लेके हैं।
More mechanical guards?
इनको लग रहा है ये रोक लेंगे।
Oh, but this is a legit...
What? Destroying Chioria Boutique? Or...
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of... Spare me the...
Fashion?
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand.
That's what you...
He realized long ago how utterly...
You gave up on your dream. But that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to... You think you understand this whole thing.
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Teyvat by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You...
Yeah, just leave this guy to us!
No, you go instead.
But he has a gun!
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him. Some lessons.
Catch up with us!
Trying to leave, are we?
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter. But all that changed after our tour. No matter what you've been through, no matter what, if I may borrow the words of a friend, allow me to show you. The Chioria brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chioria Boutique has prepared for you today.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
an enduring
एडवर्टाइजमेंट देख रहे हो इनका एकदम टिपिकल ऐड लग रही है कमर्शियल ऐड आती है ना क्या है ये
And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Did Chiori not...
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
the world may change, fashion along with it, but Chioria will remain the same. No challenge is too great. Chioria caters to no one. Not even the times. Rather, Chioria will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget. Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand.
Oh, it says no data. What happened
Well
to
then,
this frame?
I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
How about this?
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Teyvat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those. Hair would need an alien.
So, does that mean you're...
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
And a bit cramped.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Ver.
Huh?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori.
Well, I don't really need anything.
I don't need anything either.
So actually, that huh?
About that.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chief?
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show. Appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization. Using weaponry in public. Hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Chevron.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest.
Enjoyed that, didn't you?
Says the one who pulled that stunt.
And if I had...
No.
Well, I would...
All right.
Well, friends,
I'll have to take a break. Oh, by the way,
I don't need to hear.
You know.
Thanks again, Shelfer.
My pleasure. Oh, that was really cool.
You don't say.
all right, all right.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view?
A place with.
Perfect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
Oh, wow! A brooch! And in the style of Chioria Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two. You've been a great help. There were even
Well, we may.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in. A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chioria Boutique could have easily.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten.
Perhaps my words were a little. I'm confident in.
Well, guess it should we?
Oh, yes, of course. You know,
ऐसे ही खत्म हो गया भाई. I don't know यार, मजा नहीं आया. मजा आना इच necessary. मजा नहीं आया.
यार इसी के साथ मेरे ख्याल से इतना ही रखते हैं, है ना? रेजन शायद कंप्लीट कर लेते तो हो जाएगा।
It should be fine. I'm sure.
Forget Jean. यार ये सारे कैरेक्टर आगे क्यों है तो फिर? Are they more leveled than? समझ में नहीं आया मुझे।
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der
चुप हो जा। ज़्यादा सपड़ नहीं करती। अच्छा हाँ, यस, यामिको है ना? 24 है अपने पास and we gonna need like 20, 12, 8, 40। इसके लिए भी सेम चीज़ चाहिए यार। कितना वाला हाथ हो रखा है इसका तो एक काम करते, एंकनोमिया जाते यहाँ पे। बहुत टाइम हो गया एंकनोमिया में गई।
We'll see about that.
Adventure time!
Coming to be!
Dare to mess with me?
Coming to be!
Too late for it.
Coming to be!
अरे क्लेमोर कैरेक्टर लेके आने की जरूरत थी, है ना? एक चीज भूल गया मैं अब।
Have fun with this gift.
Burst forth!
Let's light it up! Useless! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Dare to mess with me?
Burst forth!
What's wrong with the energy recharge, man?
Let's light it
Energy
up!
recharge नहीं मिल
Too late for regret.
Boring! Coming to be!
रहा। भी बहुत हाई आ रहा है ब्रो।
Evil conquering. Worthless. Coming to be.
Let's light it up!
Useless.
We'll see about that. Truth repeats its course.
Coming to be.
Let's light it up! Yeah! Teamwork is dreamwork!
ज़्यादा टाइम लग गया। एक चीज़ है, do we have a statue here? I don't think so, we don't. And back to Fontaine. सबसे पहले तो स्टैचू। Direct damage to geo damage dealt by Dendrocore. Bargain and Harika Blue. चलो यार देख लेंगे।
Useless. Useless. Boring.
Don't dare to mess with me. Ha!
Feel this ancient power. Useless.
Too late for regret. Have fun with this.
Everybody stand back!
Disappear. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here. Boring. Useless.
भाई इसे डैमेज चाहिए यार। अभी तक 4 तक ही पहुंचे यार। 4 लगेगा वीरो, टाइम लगेगा। कोई ना। 41 क्वेस्ट है टोटल, अपन ने सिर्फ 10 ही किए जो कि मेन है। डेंड्रो डैमेज ओके भाई।
about that. Too late for regret.
Let's light it up!
We'll see about that.
Coming to be!
Ears of the storm.
Witness my great undertaking!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here!
Oh, 83 dude, nice. क्या बात है, बढ़िया क्रिट कर दिया ब्रो. बस अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट मिल जाए यार शाओ पे, दैट्स ऑल, ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं चाहिए. रेपुटेशन लेवल 5 पहुंचने वाले हम. एंड इनवनरेबल टू पायरो डैमेज. एक और सेम चीज़ आई है इसको, इनवनरेबल पायरो. क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है भाई, चलो.
Dare to mess with me?
Useless!
Too late for regret.
मैं किसी भी एलिमेंट में इन्फ्यूज हो जाता है.
Burst forth! Useless!
Let's light it up!
Live!
Have fun with this gift.
I'm going in!
Moment of birth!
Lament! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
मुझे लगा कर लेगा ये.
Burst forth!
मुझे लगा कर लेगा ये. ज़रा चेक करो तो इसका जो फर्स्ट वाला है डैमेज 1 2 3, प्लंज है 62. सबसे ज़्यादा प्लंज का ही है. ऊपर से हाई प्लंज मार लो और भी बढ़ जाएगा. तो इसमें तो कुछ करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, बस प्लंज ही मारो यार. चार्ज में स्टैमिना भी कॉस्ट करेगा ये यार. अच्छा, तो चार्ज अटैक डैमेज देन प्लंज, चार्ज अटैक डैमेज देन प्लंज, चार्ज अटैक डैमेज प्लंज. नाइस. करते ट्राई. अरे ये सारे वेरिएशन ना कभी मैंने ट्राई नहीं किए. अपन बस पहले से जस्ट लाइक ऐसे कूदो 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 ऐसे मारो, बड़ाम बड़ाम बड़ाम. And that was the last one. R5. I mean reputation level 5, RL5. ठीक है. और कुछ मिला हमको, क्या है ये? हाँ, तो कैसे यूज करना है भाई? बाद में देखेंगे। खत्म कर लेते हैं इतना अब लास्ट, और अपन बोलेंगे टाटा बाय बाय। मेरे ख्याल से ये है तो ऊपर की तरफ, नजदीक में टेलीपोर्टेशन वे पॉइंट भी नहीं है यार, ये थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। देना चाहिए इनको।
Quit following me. Too slow. Squalling period. Too slow.
Hello. Oh,
We'll see about that.
sorry.
Rain outlines your
ये ना एक कमाल का वो इंट्रोड्यूस किया है यार।
Quit following me.
Too late for regrets. No, my sword. Witness the
मैं
power.
तो सब कुछ इम्यून लेके आ गया हूँ।
Gears of the storm.
Cry louder!
Get out of here. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Behold! Too slow.
Now who's next? यहाँ पे इनको आर्मर ट्रैप परेशान कर रहे हैं। चलिए भाई।
Quit following me.
Let me weave you a burn. Let's light it up.
Wind rises.
ओह, ईगल क्या कर रहा है? यहाँ पे एक सिली कॉर्ड, यहाँ पे 3 है। एक तो हम ला दिए हैं शायद गलती से, कोई ना। एंड वन मोर, लास्ट वन, बॉटल ऑफ सॉल्ट इनको देना है। आह, 9:53, बढ़िया यार। 10 बजे बंद कर देते, 7:30 चालू किया था, है ना? जल्दी चालू किया था, आई नो दैट।
Too slow.
सात 712 बोतल पड़ी है भाई। है ना? और यहाँ से करेंगे क्लेमॉल, देख रहे हो? आज का तो 2000 हो गया। अभी और भी बहुत कुछ है करने के लिए। है ना। यहाँ से ये 2000 निकालेंगे, देन ये सारा आराम से हो जाएगा। बैटल पास ना करने में टाइम नहीं लगता, अगर तुम रेगुलर करो ना बढ़िया से हो जाता है। वैसे आई गेस दैट्स इनफ फॉर टुडे। इसी के साथ स्ट्रीम बंद करते हैं। चलिए मिलते हैं, बाय बाय, था।